Hey everybody, Rob Setch from Feedbackwrench, and today I'm going to show you a video about what are the best phone systems. Not only what are the best phone systems, but what's a good texting system for small businesses, and what's a nice little stack that you can use. There's a couple different tools out there that you'll see. There's different phone systems. There's also texting, and texting, true SMS texting, not texting from 333000. But texting from a local number can do a ton of different things for you. I'm going to show you a number of things, particularly for small businesses and even medium-sized businesses. But I'm going to show you a couple of tools that I've found out, which is the best SMS texting tool, I think, to date, for a number of reasons. This is an SMS texting tool that will integrate with HubSpot. It will integrate with Salesforce. It will integrate with ActiveCampaign. So if you're looking for a texting tool that you can text from your desktop or from your phone, but it will also come from a local number and it will also log it into your CRM, this is an incredible tool, and this is an incredible tool that's very economical. So I'm going to breeze through a couple of different options and show you what I really like about this tool. And then the second part of this, I'm going to show you how to use these tools to actually get reviews, but that'll be a different video. But I think that's a huge value add and value proposition. So real quick, what I want to show you is, when you're a small business, really there's a weird conundrum that happens, right? You've got your phone line. When you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, and you're kind of a small shop, it is your number usually, or you got to go to Verizon or go to the actual carrier and you can get a second phone. There's some phones that you can have multiple numbers with, but that gets kind of weird. You never really know what's going on. And so this is a solution that I think works really well. It's $30 a month. It's really easy, but I'm going to show you two of the other options that are out there. So obviously you've got Grasshopper, right? Now Grasshopper is a really inexpensive, good VoIP solution, voice over IP solution. You have Google Voice. That would be another good, inexpensive solution. But for me, what I wanted was I wanted to be able to have a phone number that just simply forwards to my cell phone. That's all I wanted it to do. But I wanted the ability to text customers back and forth. I wanted the ability to do that, but I also wanted automation so I can text if I were to have somebody fill out a form, or if somebody were to be on my website after they had filled out a form, if they've subscribed to a newsletter of mine and I have their phone number, to be able to ping and do some interesting stuff. That's what I wanted. Not only that, but the texting back and forth with your customers gets really weird. So you need to be able to text. You have Facebook Messenger. You have all these different communication tools. So I'm going to show you the one that I really like. Now, Grasshopper's not bad. In my experience, what I've seen is that their texting tool, it's decent, it's mediocre, but by the time you get the entire setup going, you're a little bit higher per month, and it's not overly expensive. But I have also seen that voice over IP quality of phone can be a little bit challenging. I personally want to be able to have my phone just be on my regular carrier line. I use Verizon and I really like Verizon. I don't want it to go over IP, because now this has gotten a lot better. And I'm not saying Grasshopper's bad in any way, but I really just prefer to have regular carrier interaction, which whatever. So you have, here $29.49 or $89 a month on Grasshopper. That's not bad. Now, if you're a little bit bigger business and you have a call center, Go2Connect is probably the best solution you can get out there to have all sorts of call routing, so custom call routing. You can have recording people. You can have a manager tool where you listen. You have full analytics. You'll be able to run, if you have a group of people that are going to be calling, Go2Connect is by far the highest rated one out there. I've seen it in action. It works really well. You can get a whole bunch of different phone numbers. Now, it will integrate with HubSpot, but it doesn't do what some of the more robust tools does. Now, the one I really like right now is called Sales Message. So Sales Message here, Sales Message Pro for $35 a month. You get 750 text messages, unlimited contacts. There's a great phone app that you can use where whenever a text comes in, it pops up there, and then you get a call forwarding. So it's easy to forward a call if somebody calls your local number. But the key here is that you get to choose an actual local number that could be your business line, right? So here we have one. We really enjoy it, and they're starting to roll out a whole bunch of different features. One of the main features that I really like about Sales Message is that you have your integrations. Now, in integration, you've got HubSpot, ActiveCampaign, Infusionsoft, Marketo, Pipedrive, and Zapier. And being able to have Zapier means that you can do an integration with anything. So what's an example of an integration? Well, let's just say maybe you have a form that gets filled out, or maybe you do what we do and we create a request, a review form for our customers, right? You have a form that you just jump on, you put the name, the phone number, and the email, and then you have this dripping campaign, and this would actually be able to text them. Or let's just say you have HubSpot, even the free HubSpot tool. And so here I've pulled up one of the HubSpot employees that's in my in our HubSpot. And here's what I'm going to show you. Once you integrate it, down here in the lower right, if you wanted to, you could go to View Sales Message, and you can actually decide to send. You create the contact, and then once the contact is in there, you're able to text. So able to text here. And then you can even do, you can put photos, you can put numbers, you can do these saved messages. So these canned messages, which I'll show you real quick. Let's just say you wanted to ask for a review real quick, right? So you hit that, you hit enter, and I'm not going to text her because this is a fake number I put in there. But long story short, what happens then is you can go into your activity, and if you wanted to, you could see just the sales message interactions, right? So if you've been texting her back and forth, you'd be able to see that she was texting your actual contact, which is super powerful. Ironically, if you get set up with the free HubSpot CRM, and if you get set up with this tool, so it's $30 a month, and if you were to go with like the $20 a month G Suite package, that would give you email. It would give you unlimited drive space for backup with all sorts of encryption. Not only that, but in this tool, you can email and log all your emails, which is really powerful. So let's just stay with Sales Message. I want to show you two little features that I really like. When you come here, you can go to canned messages. So you go to personal settings, you go to canned messages, and you can create these canned messages. So let's just say, here's an example real quick. So let's just say I'm going to do my Google review link, and when you come into your Google My Business, you go down here and you say get more reviews. There's a share review form. You could copy this and you could just put that right in here, Google review request link, and maybe what you do is you just paste that in there, and now you've saved that link, so you're able to do that. You can then integrate it with different things, but you create that canned message, and then on your phone or even in HubSpot or even here within the actual app itself or within the web app, you'd be able to send these saved text messages, which make it really easy to follow up with people to get different reviews. So that's one way you can do it. But I tell you what, for $30 a month or $35 a month, you get your own phone number. It syncs with HubSpot for free, or ActiveCampaign, which is usually about $50 to $80 a month, depending on what you're doing. That's the tools that we use for our clients often, are those two. And it would log all your text. You'd be able to keep track of everybody very easily. And I think this is one of the coolest tools out there. So check that out. And again, if you have a bigger business, go to Connect is really good. God bless. Good luck. Head to feedbackwrench.com if you've got questions, but hopefully that helps.